what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Maker Space. I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome in. We are just going to chill out today. The title of this one is Escaping Reality, which is what I need to do because the realities are real. And I just wanted to come in, hang out with the community, talk to you guys. I almost canceled this, just to be honest. I almost canceled this tonight. Just got a lot of life happening right now at one time. And it's been a rough couple of days. So I want to escape reality, talk to you guys. A lot coming out of Blade Show, Texas. So I kind of want to touch base with you guys. As you are coming in, please remember to subscribe to the channel. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button as you come in and enjoy the conversation and leave a comment while we're chatting or not. The choice is yours. So let's say hi to everybody who's popping in. Marco, what's going on, Marco? Joe Kasprick, hello. Henry G was in here earlier, and Ground Fog, hello. I hope you guys are having a great evening if you're still here. Rory, what's going on, Rory? Eating supper and counting seconds. Well, hello, Rory. I hope you're doing good. Apex Carry, hello. Channel member, I hope you are doing well. Speaking of channel members, if you are a channel member, I did post a very important post. And there's still some openings. So make sure you guys see that post and message me if you are interested. But yeah, make sure you check out that. But just wanted to pop in. I want to say hey to everybody. See who's all kicking around and talk to you guys about what I've been doing out in the shop, getting some stuff done. I just got something back that I wanted to share with you guys because it's the first time that my collaboration with Three Feather EDC for the month, let's see, what month is it? It's March. For the month of February, one of the people for February asked for a leather sheath because that is now an option. It's an upgraded option with an added fee involved, but he asked for a leather sheath from Three Feather EDC for his micro. So I posted pictures of this on Instagram today. This is Arctic Ice, the micro. He asked for a Kydex sheath, which I did. So he has the Kydex sheath, so this is the knife, a micro full jimping. He asked for full jimping. He asked for a bead. Titanium Justin, welcome in, my friend. I hope you're having a great day. And the Arctic Ice Kieranite, which turned out pretty awesome. But what he also asked for was this, the leather pocket slip sheath from our friend Sean over at Three Feather EDC. Just knocked it out of the park. So that person has been extremely patient, waiting for his knife, but now he also has the leather slip, which how cool is that? You drop that in the pocket, that takes up no room whatsoever. How slim. So he's getting the appendix carry Kydex if he wants to Kydex. He can also put an ulti clip on there and do that. But yep, Sean over to Three Feather EDC knocked it out of the park. This is the first time we had done it. It takes him a little bit longer just because he doesn't have the design and all of those things, but it fits in there nicely. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, it's not falling out. It's not doing anything. It's very easy to pull out. So that person is getting a really cool leather sheath along with the nice Kydex for his micro, and that's going to get shipped out tomorrow to him. So that was the final build for February. A lot of people probably forgot I even did that, but that was one of the things that I started this year, was the collaboration with Sean over at 3 Feather. So when you sign up for the books, if you're on the books, you get a choice to choose Kydex or leather, or you can do both too. There is no upcharge for the Kydex. Kydex is always going to be included. But if you're asking for leather, normally I'm not going to do a Kydex as well, but he paid the extra fee for the leather and asked for a Kydex. So I made sure to hook them up, and it takes a little extra time because I have to ship it to Sean. He has to ship it to me. He has to make the sheath, and you're on his time. But the outcome is awesome. That turned out awesome. Again, you had the micro. This is Nitro V. So this is a Nitro V micro, full jimping, and you get the leather. He got the leather sheath, and it fits in really snug, really nice, and it's just that's an awesome addition to the carry. I like the addition to the books, being able to choose that. So that is cool. I'm excited about that. Rory saw the post, but I'm gonna save money now. No worry. Yeah, you've gotten enough, Rory, and you've got another knife on the way. That's pretty cool. Replicant ADC, what is up with you? I hope you're having a great day. I love that Arctic blue kieranite. Gonna have to remember that one. Yeah, the Arctic blue kieranite ends up looking really nice. I think KC, when I did his microburst fixed blade, we did it in the blue. It looks really nice. Plucky Pack Rat, yes. Sean over at 3 Feather EDC does a 3 Feather. So don't put 3 Feathers, because that's a different person. 3 Feather EDC, their logos are very similar too. He does a really awesome job. He's out of Florida, and he does an amazing job. Kathleen, hello, Kathleen, channel member and moderator. Rory said, Mom even knew when you said 3 Feather ADC. Those are the sheaths that I've been buying. Yeah. Yes. My drop bear fixed blade is. Yeah, I saw pictures of that. I think you posted pictures of that, Rory. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Sean does an amazing job. He does a really good job on the sheaths. And I'm pretty happy to be collaborating with him or partnering with him to be able to get you guys a leather sheath. It's an added extra charge, but I'm upfront with that in the beginning. Hey, Heather, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday, kids. Hope you're all having a great week. Miss Holly is in the shop. Mr. Holly is in the shop. I'm going to try and wrangle him in. Oh, if he's working, let him work. He's probably got a lot of stuff going on. So I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing well. Everybody's been chatting in the group, so that's awesome. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. Blue Minati, what's going on, Blue? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping the link for 3 Feather EDC. So make sure you guys are going to the right one. But yeah, he killed it on that, and he did a sheath for me on a little project that I had. What's up, Dom? Welcome in, man. What's cracking, Aries? What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. There's a small project that I did that I sent him to get a sheath for because I didn't really know what to do. So we got this little slip sheath done. Got that done. We did black, which is cool. Donnie Laser Ghost, what's going on, man? I hope you had a good show. Had fun at Blade Show, Texas. I saw some of the footage coming out. I have been a little bit disconnected just because of some personal stuff going on, but I've been trying to catch up with some of the stuff, so I know you were there, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, so we got this guy, And what is it? Ding. It's that Kiridashi. If you remember, I made this little Kiridashi. And Sean over at Three Feather made the cool leather slip for it now. So now it has a little slip, and it's awesome. You made it back home, eating with the family. Show was great. Awesome, man. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm sure it was, you didn't have a table. You were just chilling. So that's awesome. Heck yeah. Very cool look with the slip. Yeah, I wanted just a little slip for it, Kathleen. And yeah, he did a killer job with that. I did put an edge on it. It is sharpened now, which was interesting. So it is sharpened. It's looking rough, but I did put an edge on it. It's sharp, so it's pretty cool. Jim Miller, you left? Okay, I'm back. Nice, Jim. Welcome back, sir. I'm just showing off the Kiridashi that I made. Everybody had pretty much forgotten this, but Sean over at Three Feather hooked me up with a little leather slip for it. So what this is going to be, guys, I am holding this, and I'm going to be giving this away when I get to 5,000. So when I get the 5,000 subs here on YouTube, this is going to be a giveaway. So I'm going to be giving this guy away. So hopefully I get to 5,000 here soon because this is going to be sitting here in this nice Three Feather EDC leather slip. I don't want to call it a sheath. It's not really a sheath. Yeah, you like that, Rory? No, that was way cool. But yep. So that is going to be hanging here. Yeah. So he did a really great job on this. Pretty happy with it. So Three Feather EDC killed it. I knew this year was going to be interesting, working with a leather worker to adding that option for you guys for the book. So if you get a book spot, you have the option to get a leather slip. So I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. And now we have one person that got it, and he's pretty happy with it. And I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. It fits nice and tight in there, but not too tight. And, got the nice clip. And he also is getting a Kydex. So best of both worlds. So it'll be awesome. Tim B, what's going on? My deepest and most sincere apologies for being late. Please blame my mother-in-law. I'm not blaming anybody. You're good, Tim. You are not late. But welcome in, Tim B in the house. So I don't know, you guys, everybody's been posting videos and pictures and everything else from Blade Show Texas. It looks like it was a great time. It actually looks like the size of a show where you can actually get around and see everybody and have a little bit more interaction than you would probably at Atlanta. So, but if Texas wasn't so far away, I would definitely be down to do that over Atlanta. But I'm going to be in Atlanta. I already got my tickets. We already got everything else. Right, Miss Holly? We already got the room. We got everything else going. So we're going to be killing it. We're going to be killing it. Three Feather EDC. All right, hold on. Let me tell you if you're right, Blue. Yes, that is the right one. So this link that I have up right now, that is the correct link for Sean at Three Feather EDC. So I've had him on for the Makerspace before. We've chatted twice. I've had him on twice. But yep, this is the right one, Blue. This is the right one. It's Three Feather, not Three Feathers. So you just got to make sure. Excellent. Yeah, he did good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. We got all kinds of stuff going on in that chat right now. That small fixed blade you got in, can't think of the name of the company. I saw his message that he's going to be dropping some this weekend. Yes. So Tyler Denny is going to be dropping some of the apprentices this weekend or this week. So make sure tylerdenny.com, you're checking out his website. You might be able to get a good deal. I got this one, CTS XHP is the steel, $175 for G10 and CTS XHP. Kind of like acid etched and tumbled. A really cool little slim, sleek little, I mean, it's a great little EDC fixed blade. 175 bucks, guys. And yeah, it's killer. So he's going to be dropping some stuff. I really, really enjoy this. As you guys know, I like the small stuff. So bink. That is awesome. So I got it set up like this. Carried that today on the belt. Texas show was super fun, way better than West. Definitely going to be back next year. Yeah, it looked like a really good time, Donnie. I'm glad you were able to go and have a good time. If it wasn't for the travel, I would totally. That looks like the perfect size show. I would love to have gone, but I'm just not up for that traveling. Yes. So I don't know if you guys heard, but Bark River Knives posted that they are closing up. Falsely said that because the employees were complaining and everybody else was saying, basically they were labeling things as 154 CM, but it wasn't even 440 C. Based on what the communication that I saw, it was 9 CR. So they were labeling things 154, but it was 9 CR, and they ended up closing everything. They shut everything down. So Bark River Knives is no longer anything. They closed it. Supposedly. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how much of that is going to be true. But anyway, that is kind of crazy. I mean, KC talked a little bit about it. I'm sure he'll talk about it tomorrow because that's the big news right now. But Bark River Knives is closing up shop, which is kind of crazy. But if you're gonna try to stretch truce and not do that, that's bad. That's if you're gonna label something as one steel, it better be that steel. And if you're gonna lie about it, then yeah, that's probably not good. Basically 5 models plus club knives. Yeah, see? That's not good. That's it. I want the purple one he's been showing pictures of. Are one of the others too would be fine too. Yeah, he's got all kind of crazy colors on there. Let me pull up the website. I don't know if he has anything up on his website. Let's see what he has. So he has nothing on his website right now, so I really can't show you guys anything. But yeah, I can't really show you guys. He doesn't have anything up there. Sorry. But yep. But make sure you guys are checking out this. I'll drop the link in the chat for you guys so you guys can see it. Boom. There you go. Check out that link if you're interested in picking up a apprentice. Yep, that is where you grab one. Very lightweight, compact little EDC fixed blade. I mean, it's a no nonsense little knife, but it comes in so handy. Definitely very handy tool. Also on the belt today, as Jim Miller put it, the perfect floor to carry. And I somehow, some way, I have to own one of these. This is the Quiet Carry Drift C. Yeah. This. If anybody wants to get me an early birthday present, that is what I want. Right there. That is what I want. Looks like my thorn. This looks like my thorn. Dom, are you saying The Apprentice looks like my thorn? Or it looks like my bloom? I have a bloom. It's similar. Okay. Sanders, yeah, you want one too? Yeah, this thing, guys, I need that in my life. Quiet Carry Drift C, Stonewashed, Van X steel, the milling, the roundness of everything has been rounded and contoured handles. I mean, choke up position is good. What I didn't know was how thin that blade stock is. That thin is crazy. The bloom, yeah, the bloom harpoon, maybe it's close, maybe just the blade shape, but definitely not anything else. I mean, this thing is totally different than my bloom, that's for sure. But it's killer. It's a killer option. That's for sure. Thinking the post, he said one of them was Tiffany blue, so I'm hoping it's like your color. Yeah. This is green. This is the forest green G10. That's the forest green G10. So I don't know what the Tiffany blue is going to look like, but One Moon, what's going on, man? How are you? Brown Sugar, hello, welcome in. How are you this evening? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, this thing is killer, though. That's on my Grail list. That milling is beautiful. It feels so good in the hand. Perfect size for me. Fits my hand great. Look how thin that blade stock is. So thin. I did not know that blade stock was that thin. And oh, jeez. Oh, gosh, it's so good. Did I just snort? I might have snorted. I don't even know. But this thing makes me do some weird things. This thing is absolutely wonderful. I think I'm going to carry this again tomorrow. I'm going to carry it as long as I possibly can because this is a pass around and I'm going to have to get this back to the next person. But man, everything is just rounded on it perfectly. You guys know I like quiet carry for many reasons. Yeah, that thing is awesome. That thing is awesome. I don't know what you guys think about that, but oh man, that thing is ridiculously good. I just got it yesterday. I just got it in yesterday, and I haven't put it down. I haven't put it down. I haven't put it down. Corey, what's going on? Yeah, Corey, this is like the perfect Florida knife. And Van X steel, it's not going to rust. Titanium, ceramic ball bearings. Yeah. I could carry that to work and it'll be just fine. And the sound. I don't even know if the acoustics are picking up, but it's good. It's good. What's going on, man? I hope you're not working too hard. I'm sure Miss Holly's behind you cracking that whip. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I know she's not. How's the BT thickness of the quiet carry? I learned from handling TRM that thin blade stock equals thin behind the edge. Yeah, I mean, it's not too terribly thin behind the edge, but I mean, it's it's there. I actually have my calipers. I actually have my calipers sitting right here. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Make sure we're zeroed out. And let's see what we got. Let's see. This is always fun trying to get right behind the edge. 0.023 behind the edge. That might be a little too high on there, but yeah, 0.02. 0.02 behind the edge. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, it's like that is definitely right in the TRM thinness on like a neutron. That is definitely how thin that is. But excuse me. Yeah, the blade shape. I mean, it's that nice big belly drop point. So very useful. Very useful blade shape. Yeah, quiet carry. Quiet carry does some really great stuff. And it comes with a price tag, unfortunately. It comes with a price tag, unfortunately. Why is that doing that? Okay. Clayton, what's going on, man? What's up? About to watch a movie, but wanted to stop by. Yeah, man, go watch your movie. Thanks for popping in, Clayton. I hope you're doing well, man. She's my biggest cheerleader. I'm working on that big Bowie knife for Corey's. Oh, you're working on that. Oh, guys, Corey is whipping up something awesome. That thing is going to be crazy. It is a monster. It's going to be awesome, though. That thing is going to be pretty cool. 20,000 is pretty okay. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty thin. It's nice and slicey. I can tell you that. I haven't done a lot of cutting. Like I said, I just got this in yesterday, and this is in the pass around group. So already people have been doing whatever with it. But yeah, that thing is awesome. Let me get caught up in the chat. Bless you. Everybody's saying hi to each other. I'm excited to see it finish. Yeah, I'm excited to see it finish too, Corey. I'm sure I will see a picture of it, and you're killing it as much. All right, Clayton, you have a good evening. Thanks for popping in. Make sure you guys have hit that like button as you're coming in here. 26 people watching. And let's see how many likes we have. 22 likes. So make sure you guys have hit that like button. Awesome. Get caught up. All right. But yeah, so that came in, and with that, and you guys are going to see videos on this. It was a titanium unboxing, and I got to handle a brand that I've never handled before, which is part of the really cool thing about the pass around group. Is I got this in. This is a Penrose. I forgot the name of it. The Penrose Otarida. Otarida. The Penrose. So this is a Penrose Otarida. How cool is that? Look at that milling on that thing. Got the round around the spine or around the pivot, and then it just kind of goes out. You can't even see it. Let me get closer. Look at that milling on that. I like the blade shape on this too. It's very reminiscent of one of my models, actually. But yeah, check that out. In the hand, it's good. All the champering they did right in here, very comfortable. I can get full 4 fingers on that, but then you have the choke up position, which makes it even better. And what a nice blade shape. It's almost the same blade shape as my quiet carry. Just has a little bit different blade shape. And I'm talking just the bottom belly part of it. That thing is pretty darn good. So you have the flipper and everything else. So that is awesome. Yeah, the milling is good. If you remove the milling and you just make it flat, it's still a nice knife, but it's the milling, and the milling does help with grip and everything else. It looks very nice. But yep, if you just did flat titanium, I don't know, it might lose some of its charm, Dom, but the shape and everything else is pretty cool. Yep, titanium frame. It's a full titanium frame lock, Corey. Yeah, very Praxis. You're right, Plucky Pack Rat. It does kind of give a little. I mean, at this point, guys, we're going to pull a little bit from everything, but it's a little bit Praxi-ish shaped. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, the milling does make it look good, Rory. Is it grippy? Yeah, I mean, it's not total grippy, but it does provide a little bit of grip. That is for sure. Especially like when you're trying to pull it out of your pocket. So like if you're reaching in to grab it to pull out of your pocket, you have the clip, and then your thumb gets right there on the milling, and it helps grip it to pull it out of your pocket. But once you get it in your hand, my finger follows that chamfer. So like even the choke up, my ring finger, my middle finger gets right in there. And the way that they thinned out right in here and they milled that out makes it really comfortable in the hand. And it provides some grip. They even have the jimping perfectly placed on the spine, like right where my thumb goes right there. Just locked me in, man. Locks me in. So yeah, this is another great offering. I don't know the price on this. This is M390 blade steel, tumbled. Like I said, I just got this in yesterday, and I have to do a little bit more research. I am sure it's probably pricey. I'm sure it is pricey. Eat your heart out. We're having lemon pudding with lemon cookies for dessert. Nice, Rory. Right. Nice. Okay, good. She got home. Okay. Excellent. 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 But yeah, so I got those two in, which I'm really excited about. I actually have a bunch of stuff coming. I have a bunch of stuff coming too. But I also got this. How about that? An Urban EDC F5.5. I've had a couple of these now on the channel, and this thing, they are all awesome. I like the overall size and the blade shape. This is DLC coated belt satin Magna Cut. So that's DLC coated belt satin Magna Cut blade with the purple camo carbon. What do they call it? They called it, I thought it was purple haze, but maybe that's the fat carbon. This is purple flow. That's what they call it. The purple flow camo carbon. How about that? Another chunk. But I really like this one. I've had a handful of these on the channel, and they're all good. Got a little bit of jimping there on the spine, but yeah, great size. I really, really like that blade shape. Nestled liner. Why do I always go to the flipper? But, ooh, yeah. Got a great sound. Yeah. This thing is awesome. Magna cut steel. And I love the DLC coated blade. Looks very, very nice. The Otarita is $200 on White Mountain Knives. You know what, Jim? That's not a bad deal. 200? I don't know. That's not terrible. I mean, that's up there, but I don't know. That's the problem is the $200 range. There are so many options getting up to that range that you're going to get very choosy on what you want. Now, I know that that's about 350. So that's a completely different thing. The quiet carry drift, especially the titanium and the Vanax, that's going to be a totally different thing. And then there's another one for $229. Okay. Hot Dog, the Urban DDC has a thick blade. Yeah. You got a little bit. This is probably, yeah, that's about an 1/8-inch thick blade stock on that. So, you know, it comes down to fairly thin edge, but that's going to be a nice chunk worker. So if you're looking for, but that is such a utilitarian blade. You could even do like meal prep stuff with that thing, with that blade shape. Just chop some vegetables, whatever. This thing is cool. That is cool. The F5.5 is an awesome offering. If they're pricey though, you know, they're pricey. And this is camo carbon and Magna cut. Yeah. Blade Shooter, what's going on? Won't be able to reply. That's all right, my friend. Thanks for coming in, being a channel member. That is awesome. That PMP I had with the same materials was $290. Oh yeah. Yep. I mean, you're talking M390 and titanium and all the other things. You're going to start getting up in price. That's just pink. Or were you talking about this? I forgot what these are going for, but yep. That thing is cool. So I just got that in yesterday as well. That camo carbon looks very nice. And I haven't seen a lot of black DLC coated Magna cut. So that, especially with the belt finish, and that looks very attractive. Yeah, I'm liking it. I am liking it. Oh yeah, you got to get the 10% off discount code using all the codes that there are. Everybody has a code. Everybody has a code to White Mountain Knives. Not me. I do not have a code to White Mountain Knives. Sorry. But Tim B does. Use his code to the point, and it'll get you 10% off. That is for sure. All right. So I got those going out. Yep. It gets pricey real quick. You start getting some of those premium materials and it kind of goes up. Banana kind of stupid expensive. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. But your favorite code is to the point. I said it. I said it. Mallory Designs, what's going on? Congratulations. Dylan is killing it. He's got so much cool stuff coming, man. Yeah, Magna cut. Oh, Magna cut. Banana kind. It turned Magna cut into banana kind. Nice. Magna cut is just for the steel alone is expensive. So yeah, unfortunately, that is what it is. So I have 2 blades going out tomorrow. I am done doing my review on the Thunder Beast. Yeah, that's right. The Vosteed Thunder Beast Vancore lock. Again, M390 and titanium. But yeah, this is a large full-size blade. That is a full-size blade for those of you who with the large hands. Kane Miranda, what's going on? How are you? Welcome in. This is going to be a great option. You got the flipper, you got front flipper action, you got the opening holes, and it's a Vancor lock, which works really, really well. Yep. So Vosteed killing it with that Vancor lock. I'm not very good with my left hand, so I have to apologize, but for you guys to see, it works really well. Nice design, beautifully done. But yeah. KRK Knives or KR Knives. What's going on? Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for popping in. Welcome. Cameron said I ended up ordering a Jack Wolf Gately Barlow in purple. Awesome. That's cool, man. Congrats on that purchase, man. That's going to be pretty awesome. So, Metal Relic, what's going on? Posted some really cool pictures of that spider you were doing. It looks really similar to like a Black Widow. That thing is awesome, man. You're killing it. My wife has hers on the counter right now. I have a Metal Relic spider, but the Vosteed Thunder Beast, I did the review on that. Hopefully you guys make sure you're keeping an eye out so you can watch that. This thing is pretty good. And then I don't know why it's taken me so long to get one of these on the channel, but the Vosteed Raccoon, and this with that belt finish is like just a fingerprint magnet. So you'll have to apologize for everybody for the fingerprints, but the raccoon, I don't know why it's taking me so long to get a raccoon on the channel, but love the full chokeout position. Nice larger blade, really good button liner, top liner button lock. Yeah, the thing is pretty cool. And I think this is like $70, a really great price on the raccoon. So make sure you guys are checking that out. I wish I was an affiliate with Vosteed and can get you guys a code, but I am not. So, but you'll have to at least watch the video because it's pretty good. Whoa, Byron Kennedy coming in, been a member for 19 months. 19 months. When did that happen? 19 months. Holy cow, dude. Thank you so much for coming in. Hi, AriesEDC and all. This is Escapist Sunday. Yes, Escapist Sunday. Talent salute to you, Byron. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I titled this live stream inspired by the wolf spider, added some more to it with my own twist. Yeah, man, that thing looks killer. That thing looks killer. Make sure you guys are checking out Metal Relic, his art on his website, doing some really cool stuff. I pulled a Kelly on the Gateway Barlow drop, not saying how many. Oh, Jim, what did you do? Oh, no. Jim, that's why they were all sold out. Yeah, Jim just bought them all. He got one of each. Oh, no. But, yeah, so I named this live Escaping Reality. Personally, I needed to get away. And I wanted to come in, have some fun with you guys, hang out, and chat, and get away from the realities of life because it's just been a little tough lately. I've been really down, and I just needed to come in, hang out with you guys, and have some fun, laugh, smile, and do that. So that's because of you guys. So I just want to thank you guys ahead of time. I already knew I would be able to come on here and have some fun with y'all and be doing that. So that's why I named it that way. Jim hit every dealer coast to coast. Nice. Casey got me one at Blade Show. I had to go to classified number of dealers. Oh, no. Oh, boy, Jim. Kind of funny, but I've made sure with all of my recent picks, since I learned which way your logo faces and how your initials are hidden in it, others need to watch the video too. Yeah. I mean, I've said it several times on my logo. Look at my shirts. It's this way. Everything else, it's this is how it is. But yeah. I know everybody, because the letters are this way, they want to put it sideways or upside down, or I know. But that is the correct way. If you look at any of my knives and my maker's mark, the maker's mark is that way. So, by the way, guys, this is still available. Any of you guys looking to pick up an AriesEDC Fixie, this bloom is still available. This is the 80 CRV2 bloom with the rosewood handle. This is still available. $190, guys. $190. 80 CRV2 Bolivian rosewood with the Kydex sheath. That is still available. $190. Somebody asked about it, and then they kind of fell off. So it's still there. Reality, escaping reality, reminds me of the Cities of Illusion and reality in the Phantom toll booth. I don't know what that is, Plucky Pack Rat. The Phantom toll booth. I was late to the drop, but Blade HQ has a few purple, so I pulled the trigger. Pretty sure my wife has dibs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta... Luckily, Miss Aries could care less. Like, I showed her that one. She loves purple and pink. And she was just kind of like, okay, yeah, it looks like every other knife you have. So she is totally does not care. I just covered the East Coast. So whoever's on the West Coast, you got to make sure you're picking up on those. The S and H are so cool. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I am an Aries. My birthday is in April. Yeah, my birthday is in April. So my birthday is coming up. And my initials are S and H. So you have the zodiac symbol for Aries, which is a ram. So you have the ram. You see the horns. And then my initial S comes down over here. And then the H is really small down in there. So my initials are S and H, and the Aries ram is all in the logo. And that's where the logo came from. Ta-da! I'm not going to lie. I had no idea about the name and the logo. I thought it was just an Aries Zodiac. Pretty epic. Yep. So that's the story behind the logo. So if you can see, there's an S over here, and it comes down and comes around, and then the H is really small down in here. So I like hidden meanings in like there's hidden meanings in some of the designs. So I'm a big fan of that kind of stuff. We also, in a recent video, found out don't like doing eyelets on Kydex as much as doing beads too. Yeah. Beads and Kydex sheaths if I could just do the knife and be done with the knife and not have to do anything else, I'd be happy. But you guys need a sheath. So I'm getting better at making my Kydex. And the beads, I don't know why I started the beads. I blame this knife because that was the first time I really did a matchy-match bead, and it just took off. So now everybody wants a bead. Bloop. AriesEDC, the Phantom Tollbooth is a very thoughtful children's novel. Oh, okay. Very cool. I have never heard of it. I probably should know about it, but Roger Baker, welcome in, Roger. How are you? Welcome in, my friend. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I hope everybody is having a great day. Make sure you're hitting that like button as you're coming in. So yeah, I've shared a bunch of the knives that I have here. The Raccoon is pretty awesome, 14C, and micarta. And Vosti does a really great job on the micarta. It provides some grip, and they did a really great job on that top liner. One thing Vosti does is they do that kind of stuff really, really well. So that is pretty awesome. Let's tries to make you laugh and snort again. Yes. Yes, Corey. If only you could just make the knife and be like, ta-da, I'm done. And I don't have to do a sheath, and I don't have to do all the extra stuff. But you have to do a sheath. And the sheath is like one of the biggest things that people complain about because that's how they carry it. That's just that's the reality. Is I wish I could just be like, here's the knife, here you go. But no, you got to make the sheath. You got to do everything. By the way, guys, if you are interested in buying this knife, please reach out to me on Instagram. You can email me, AriesEDC@gmail.com, and this could be yours. Bloom, Bolivian Rosewood, $190 with the Raptor Skin Brown Kydex. That one is available. And just so you guys know, I got the stainless back yesterday. Stainless came back yesterday. So now I have the 3 stainless blooms. I already got them cleaned up and everything else, and I am in the middle of working on handles. So I just started working on the handles. We're going to do the same thing. So the ADC RV2 had the Bolivian Rosewood, the Ebony, and the Bocote. And I'm doing the same 3 woods on those 3. So the price is going to be a little bit more. It's all AEB-L, but the 3 stainless blooms are here, and they're getting worked on, and hopefully they'll be done very, very soon. So hopefully you guys will be interested in them. If you are wanting one, I think one of them's actually already spoken for. One of these stainless is actually already spoken for, but Kelly saying hi. Yeah, Heather needs a big hug. Hey, Nate, what's going on, man? Thanks for becoming a new member. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. For all of you members, if you are a channel member, make sure if you are interested in getting on the books that you are checking the posts that I posted. I posted something about the books, so make sure you're reaching out if you are interested in that post. That would be awesome for you. Yeah. How are you doing, Kelly? Yep. Kelly doing well. And Kelly, you guys are killing it. The Guardians of the Bladexy, killing it. You guys, hopefully you guys have helped Steve, Mr. Bladewalker himself, with all the things that have been going on. And hopefully he's going to be getting the help that he needs. Fingers crossed. But you guys killed it. You raised what? I heard, like, maybe I'm wrong, over $5,000 for that. That's crazy. You guys are killing it. Kevin Smith and Knives, what's going on? Thank you for being a channel member. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hate Nate said, dude, I can't believe I wasn't a member. I really thought I was. I'm dumb. Sorry. No, don't. You have no reason to apologize. None. It's okay. I'm good. Thank you, though. Thank you for being a membership. Welcome to the apprenticeship. Now you can drop all the cool emojis like all the other channel members. You can put all the characters, whichever your favorite character is. You can now post all your favorite characters in the chat and be cool like the other channel members. They can do that. So it's really, really cool. But I have been super busy. I've been waiting for the stainless to come back. I finished the extra builds. I don't know. Last week, I shared a picture of the Hawk, which is now sold. The mini Gargoyle, which is now sold. And the Secret Project, which I don't know if you guys caught the live stream I did with Wyvern Kodiak, but I shared the secret project on that live stream. Maybe I'll share it tonight before this one's all said and done. I would like for that person who is going to be here before I talk about it. There is a video coming out this week, I believe, on it. But I also, in the meantime, did some pry bars. How about just a simple AriesEDC pry bar? I don't know what I'm doing with these yet, but I did a little pry bar. They're not perfect. They're functional. They're more functional over form, but they would work. And it's just a very simple pry bar. But ADCRV2, hardened, heat treated, cleaned up. So I did 4 of these guys. So 4 of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. I'll either sell them. I'm probably going to sell them. And they're all getting scratched up because I'm a dumbhead and just keeping them all stacked up on top of each other. KRK Knives, what's going on? Thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you very much. Let's set off some fireworks for you. Welcome in. Thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the apprenticeship. Talent salute to you. Thank you very much for coming in and joining us. Very cool. Rory says, loved your stepdaughter's book, Monsters Can't Lie, by John and Alex Pepe. There's a sentence my dad and I always said to each other, almost the last paragraph. He's gone now. He made me smile. Well, I'm glad that brought a smile to your face. It's not. So I have the book right here. I decided to put it here because. So this is my stepdaughter who. Okay, so my stepdaughter is the one who does all the characters. You guys know all the characters that I share on the channel that are I've done stickers with. So like the Rock Hopper and the Bloom and all of these characters. All of my characters. She's the one who's drawn all of these. She brings them all to life. They're my ideas, but she brings them to life. She also did my logo based on a sketch that I did. But she is an artist, and she actually has a book called Monsters Can't Lie. And her name is Alex. Her father's name is John. So these are her illustrations, and her father did the words based on her ideas. So so she did all of the sketches and everything in here. It's kind of a deep book about emotions and not having fears and kind of facing your fears, and maybe some of the fears that you have actually aren't fears at all. So I don't know. It's a really cool book. I'm proud of her for putting that out. So I always keep it. I keep it back here. I'll put it back up in a second. But yeah, thanks, Rory. Thanks for popping that up. No useless freaking bottle opener. Sorry, Jim. No bottle opener on this one. Just the pry. Just the pry. Nice little pry. Thanks, Sanders. Thank you very much. Also, a kids movie came out last year about a kid drawing monsters that come up alive. Yes, I think I saw that. Yes, you got it. Just like I did. Perfect understanding. Yep. It's a good book. It's a fun book. It's not like a big book, but she did all the illustrations and everything else. It's just based on her fears and everything else. But yeah. So anyway, I keep it back there just to show off now because it was sitting in a drawer, and it doesn't need to sit in a drawer. It needs to be out for people to see it. Oh, no. Don't read your children Coraline by Neil Gaiman. No, Coraline is, it might be animated, but that is not probably not a good idea. And this book isn't really a children's book either. It's just kind of, it's a book. It's just a book. Mick Ranger, what's going on? Welcome in, Mick. I hope you're having a good day. So I have the pry bars. I don't know if you're interested in a pry bar. Let me know. I think, $20 to ship and everything else. Hit me up. I'll sell you a pry bar. I'll sell them to you right now. $20. $20 for a pry bar? 15? I don't know. Tell me what you would pay for these. I don't know. I made it by hand. I whipped them up. They're just, I don't know. Maybe I made them a little too smooth. I don't know. But they're, you throw it in a drawer and you never know when you're going to need a pry bar. Heat treated ADC RV2, little pry. The movie version of Coraline freaks me out to this very day. Yeah, that's one of her favorite movies, or it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore. She's interested in a lot of weird stuff. Yeah, Hate Nate, if you're interested, hit me up on Instagram. Send me a message on Instagram or AriesEDC@gmail.com. Email me, and you can get a pry bar. Or if anybody's interested in this bloom, guys, it's the Lonely ADC RV2 bloom. That is available as well, so you can reach out. And I'm going to put it right back here and stop talking about it. I don't like being pushy with my stuff, but it is sitting right there if you are interested. Bids are supposed to go up, not down. I know, Dylan, but they're not perfect by any means, but they're functional. I mean, it's functional. I heat treated it just like I heat treat anything else. I rounded everything off so it's nice and smooth. Just a little pry bar, paint can opener, pry bar, whatever you use a pry for, they'll work. I have 4 of them. That's it. 4. Going once, going twice. 20 is good. Well, I got to pay for shipping too, and shipping, depending where you live, is $5 to $8. So I know those don't weigh anything, and I'll just wrap it up and send it on its way. But $20. Jim Miller says $20. I say $20. We'll go $20. We will go $20. And everybody who's coming in late, check this out. Look what I got back from Sean at 3 Feather EDC. Hooked me up with this nice leather slip for the Kiridashi that I made. Again, just some added extra steel that I had laying around. So all of my left-handed friends, it's a left-handed Kiridashi, single-edged or single bevel chisel grind Kiridashi. But there you go. And it comes with a leather slip. This is not for sale, though. This is going to be included in one of the giveaways when I get to 5,000 subs here on YouTube. I am getting closer by the day, but yep, that is going to be given away, guys. I'm going to give this away. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that when the time comes. So I have that guy here ready to be given away. Kevin's home. A lot of people are getting home those axial knives I sent you, one for you to keep and one for you to give away, come with a little pry bar and a tiny, tiny looking paint can. Really? Were they in the package? I still have this, Rory, because it makes me laugh. This little chode of a... I keep it here just to make me smile. Oh, I think it's cool. That's cool. Thanks, Rory. Thank you for Thank you for that. I needed that. Been home since around noon. Awesome. How was the show? I hope you enjoyed the show. Looks like you had a good time. I just got home from Chicago. What a mess. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, no. Weather-wise or just what you had going on over there? Hopefully not what you had going on over there. What else do I have to share with you guys? I shared that. I shared those. I shared that. I shared that. Yeah, I have nothing else to share. Yeah, KSK, did you pick up anything? Did you got something dope? Did you get something? The Jake, what's going on, man? What's going on? Oh, Dom, just in general? Just Chicago is a mess in general. Yep, that's why I don't go up there. I'll stay right down here in my Florida mess. That is absolute a mess all the time, but it is what I know. Rory, what'd you say, Rory? Yeah, it was a cool surprise, and I needed a screwdriver to open up a little paint can lid to get the pry out of it. I'll go back and look. No, you don't have to get it. You can just share it with me. That was interesting. I didn't know they came with that, but that's cool. Had a great time. Donnie brought my Ripley. Oh, you got a Ripley? Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. I keep forgetting the other model, but the Ripley, I got the handle Warm Room EDC's Ripley. That thing is awesome. But his other model, if you're still in here, Donnie, I always forget the name of it. I'm horrible with names. Darn it. That thing is killer. That's got mine kind of name written all over it. Let's see. Crow's Blades, what's going on, man? Getting some dinner, unable to chat, but thanks for popping in and listening and saying hi to everybody. That's cool. Let's see. I miss some messages. Okay, Rory, I just saw your message, so awesome. Oh God, what is happening with that? I don't want to know what that was all about. Oh, sometimes my Instagram gets a little messed up. Predator? Oh, Vapor. That's it. The Vapor. Yeah. The Vapor. That thing is awesome. I like the blade shape of the Vapor. Yeah. So jealous of that, Hate Nate. Yep. You get a Donnie Customs. Killing it. I bought a few Chris Reeves Sabenza, Gecko Custom Pictus, and a Jackal Gateway Barlow. Dang, that's a haul right there, man. Hey, you bought a few Chris Reeves knives, Sabenza, the Gecko Customs Pictus, which the Pictus, I love the Pictus. I need to get a Pictus. Awesome pickups, Kevin Smith with some awesome pickups. My Knife Journey, what's going on? That's an amazing gift. Getting the knife you custom ordered delivered by a very maker in hand must feel amazing. Yeah, it works out. I mean, then he doesn't have to pay shipping. He just can go to the show, meet that person, and be like, ta-da, here you go. That's awesome to do, actually. Welcome in, My Knife Journey. Crosley Workshop, hello, welcome in. Dom, that folder you just made is so nice. Yeah, Dom's killing it, man. And doing some larger stuff, smaller stuff. He's doing some really, really good stuff, Dom. If you ever want to get, I can love to check out one of your knives. I'll send it back. I'd love to check out one if you are willing. That's cool. Rachel Jordan, what's going on? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good evening. Everybody's saying hi. Kevin said, I want an awesome Arcane Designs Necronaut. 1 of 4 only made, and they're after party free raffle. Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. Congratulations. That's a great win. Dang, man. You made out. This is a great show for you. You made out like a champ. The Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow is a sweet little fixie. Okay. What is this Jack Wolf? It's a fixed. Wait, that's a fixed blade? No. Is it a fixed blade, Kathleen? Or are you talking a slippy, not fixie? It's not a fixed blade. Yeah, Ghana Fish. You whatever, man. Hit me up. Let me know. I'm not, no pressure. You don't have to. It's okay. Ed Durbin, Edwards. What's going on, man? Urban, what's going on, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Joe Kasprick said 14 knives. 14 knives. Yeah, Kevin did real good. He absolutely killed it. He absolutely killed it. Slippy. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, what? Yeah, these aren't bad. I mean, they're a great price. $75, $69. Have you guys seen these? I'm sure you have, but I don't follow Jack Wolf just because I'm not a big slip joint guy. But these are cool. I like the G10. The abalone looks very nice. This Kieranite looks nice. Camo carbon looks nice. There's your Miami camo carbon. So for somebody who is bugging me about that one at $80, that's a great price. What's the steel on these? 14C. So you got 14C ebony for $70. Yeah, that's a nice little slippy. Excellent little slip joint. I like that blue bone. Got my Carta. Yeah, excellent. They're clean. Very nice looking knife. Now, those are great prices. Yep. No wonder you bought them all, Jim. No wonder you bought them all. Kevin Smith and Knives. Yeah, it was cool when they called my name and I had to go walk up in front. Oh, I saw. Well, didn't they do it live? They were no, that was QSB. But that's awesome, Kevin Smith. Congrats, man. That's cool. Yeah, it's a slip joint. Yeah, it's a slip joint. I just noticed your comment, Mick. Thanks, bud. Yeah, killing it. Yeah, the Jack Wolf Barlow is a slippy. Yeah, it's a slippy. That's what I thought it was. It's not a fixed blade. No, it's not a fixed blade. I'm really behind in the chat. To this day, I don't own a Jack Wolf knives almost, but then I changed my mind. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I have handled a bunch of Jack Wolf stuff, and they're all done very well. I'm not a slip joint. I can't get excited over slip joints. I'm sorry. I can't. The QSP Hedgehog was one that I had, the original with the squared off front of the blade. That was the only one that I would be like, yeah, I would do it. Or the new, what is that? The AWT one? That one's cool too. Thomas McDonald in the house. What's going on, man? Would have pooped my pants. Nice. J1, what's going on? I have the Jack Wolf Gateway in Kieranite coming. Awesome, JRK Knives. KR Knives, yes. That's awesome. Which Kieranite did you get? There was a couple of them in different Kieranites. Scott N is in the house. Matt Conklin's in the house. Look at this. Everybody's popping in. Awesome. Good to see everybody. I got the ebony. It was a show special. Oh, that's awesome, Kevin. That is awesome. I picked one up. Very cool. Sanders, congrats. Jack Wolf does have liner locks. Yeah, he does. He has a couple. I had a friend call my blue Barlow a perfect knife today. There you go. It's a very great traditional pocket knife. I already have two. You just can't have any more. The Slippy I want from Jack Wolf Knives is the Venom, plain titanium. Ooh, let's look at that. Search. Venom. Oh, yeah. Plain titanium, not the rock pattern. Here, we'll show this one because I like this one. Yeah, I like the blade shape. I like the blade shape on that. Boom. There's the Venom Jack. Yep. I like the blade shape on that one. It's very nice, very nice, very nice. Yep. They are $300 for the rock pattern titanium. Probably S90V blade steel. Yep. S90V blade steel. Very nice. Yep. Venom looks good. Looks good. Yeah, the 8BW. Yep, that's the one. That's right now. If I was to get a slip joint, that would probably be one I would be interested in getting. I'm a one-hand opening kind and closing kind of person because I always have something in the other hand when I'm going to use it. So slip joints don't. I don't know. I have all Jack Wolf locking knives too. I like Jack Wolf. Yeah, they do. Look, I'm not in doubt. He does a great job, and his blades are awesome. It's just another thing. Is the best. It is the best. Yeah, I need to get one. I almost pulled the trigger on one the other day, but I did email you. Rory said, but if I'm lucky to get one of those pry bars, just figured out it'll be a Mother's Day present for mom who's having trouble opening pop beer can tabs. Hell to get old. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know, Rory. I'm sure I can get one to you. But yep. Not really into slip joints, but I got the ABW slip joint and I love it. Yep, J1, it's awesome. I like the blade shape. I like the whole thing. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to see your Ripley. His Ripley is going to be awesome. I am sure they're all awesome. Yeah, the rock pattern. That rock pattern looked really good, Hate Nate. Yeah, I can see why you like that one. That's for sure. $300. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, $300. It's $300. They're all $300. Even the carbon fiber versions are $300. Get a hold of me this week. Are you talking to me or somebody else? You can hit me up. Dom, hit me up. Here, Rory Calhoun. I love my tiny Amazon pry bars for opening cans and opening battery compartments, etc. Yeah, I keep a couple pry bars just hanging around here just because I always need some little pry bar. I've made a couple of these little, I call them the dog tag little pry bars, just with some extra squares of steel that I had laying around, and they come in very handy. I have one in here and I have one in the shop, and I can't tell you how many times I've just grabbed it and to pop something open. I've never used the bottle opener on this. It's a little raggedy, but I don't know. Just this is what I do with like little bits of steel that are too small to really make anything with. Then I'll make a little something like that, or a little something like that, just for fun, just for giggles. I'll do a little something fun. But yep. Cool. I thought I saw something. Oop. Upside down. Doesn't work. There we go. That's the way I want it to go in. Sometimes my knife journey. Sometimes trying a knife or tool that's outside your regular comfort zone can be a fun way to discover new likes. Yeah, that's why I have this channel. I don't say no. I just recently had the Jack Wolf, the large slip joint he had, and I've handled a bunch of Jack Wolf slip joints. Slip joints just don't blow up my skirt. They just don't do it. And I don't know why I said that, but they just don't. They just don't do it for me. I would carry the ABW one though. I don't know. I liked the QSP Hedgehog. I had the QSP Hedgehog with that really squared off blade shape. I throw that in my back pocket and use it, but I don't know. I got a couple folders. I'm bringing the Badger Show for sale, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Well, good luck, Dom. Good luck. Locking Jack Wolf knives are $350. That's probably why I don't have one, Jim. That's an awesome price. Ah, thanks, Crosley. It was just a little fun. I have 4 of these right now. I put my maker's mark on them. Bink. Put the maker's mark on them. And yeah, a little fun. Keychain, throw it in a drawer, put a lanyard on it. I don't know. Beat them up. I don't care. It's fine. I was going to acid etch them, but I didn't do that. I got to figure out what I can make with these scrap pieces of titanium. I mean, you could do a pry bar with titanium. Plenty of people are doing it. I'm always curious with the titanium, though, on how they're getting it strong enough. So obviously, you're not prying anything crazy, but I've seen titanium pry bars. I just don't know how useful they are. I have no idea. Pry bars are great when you're in a non-knife environment. Yep. This is very true. Very true. Rachel's sitting in the corner saying hi. Come on, Rachel. Get out of the corner. Come play. Come play. No, I'm just kidding. Chill. Go back to the corner and chill out if you want. I used to like Jack Wolf when Jim Skelton first reviewed them. Well, yeah, I mean, that was when they first came out. And Jim Skelton did kind of put them on the map with a bunch of his stuff that he did. They make great knives, good quality knives. I've had fixed blades here. I've had all kinds of stuff. They all do really good stuff. Lockbacks are for me, although I have several, just got tired of them. Yeah. And I hear you. I still have a couple lockback knives like this guy, the Tough Light. You know, my Cold Steel Tough Light has a lockback. And I have a Delica. And, you know, I have the holy grail of all holy grails of lockback knives, the Delica. But yeah, I hear you on that. I don't know. Dan Stan, what's going on? Thank you very much. It's a nice little pry. I'm diluting it. It's not the word, but minimizing or reducing my slip joint knife purchase since they have cut me more than, yeah. I've cut myself more on slip joints than anything else. That is for sure. I made a couple out of titanium. They're good, but those pieces I have are kind of small for that. Maybe I'll have to make another tiny frame lock. Oh, there you go, Dom. They must. You like your little folders. They're pretty cool, though. I like the little coolers. The little folders you do are pretty cool. My prize titanium does fine. Yeah, I'm always curious on that. Like, did they harden it? Is it just the titanium and they're just going with the titanium, using the strength of the titanium? But I mean, I guess it depends on what you're using it for. Sean Batts, what's going on, Sean? How are you? Dom, if I knew how to do a slip joint, I'd be building bolster release auto snipe. That would be awesome. That would be cool if you could do that. Thinking about surprising you with some other items for your upcoming 5K giveaway. There may be some slip joints coming away when I get done with this shift. Rory, you don't have to. You sent me plenty. You sent me all kinds of knives, some that I am tempted to keep. I am really tempted to keep some of those. If you haven't seen the video, Rory needs a big call out. He sent me like 6 or 7 knives for giveaways for you guys when I get to 5K or the lead up to 5K. So, God, so awesome, Rory. You're awesome. Thank you. My problem is I really don't sell knives. The collection just grows. Yeah, I have tried to sell some knives and nobody wanted them. So, stuck. I found out I love lockbacks better too. An advertisement just scared the shit out of me. Sorry, Dan Stan. I6. Yeah, it's strong, but I mean, it depends what you're prying. If you're just opening something simple, you should be okay. I mean, I heat treated these. This is ADC RV2, and I heat treated it just like I would my knives. I edge quenched them, and then I tempered them. So they've been heat treated and tempered. So it should be pretty hard. Don't have a slip joint, but like a button lock. Yeah, the button lock, nothing wrong with a good button lock. Even a top liner button. And I have this button lock too. Actually, this is a top liner also. I don't know if you guys have checked this out. This Remet Camel, guys, I gotta tell you, for a under 30, I think it's under $40 now, under $40. They raised the price up a little bit. This thing is an awesome purchase. The Remet Camel, the Ting, it's a liner. You can use the liner or you can use the button. There's a button or you can use the liner. I don't know. Can't go wrong with that. Jim Miller said, I started with slip joints. I've cut myself way more with modern knives. I pay attention with. Yeah, I've cut myself way more with slip joints. I mean, I started with, well, I can't say that. I mean, I started with a rust lock case. Rust lock case was one of my first real knives. And then I went off into a different path. It just kind of went off that way. My knife journey said, well, if you don't like slip joints, you'll love an Aries Fixie. No dangerous joints to fail. Plus, it makes Scott smile. Yes, it does. It does make me smile to get one of my knives. Bink. You don't have to worry about folding. You don't have to worry about any of those things. You just kind of pull it out of the sheath and use it. Bink. For everybody coming in later, this was a February build that I finally finished up. Nitro V Arctic Ice Kieranite. And the reason it took me a little longer was because it got a 3-feather EDC leather slip. So this person decided to opt into getting a leather slip from Sean over a 3-feather EDC. And so now he has the pocket dropper, 3-feather EDC, and the Kydex sheath from me. So he gets the Kydex and the leather. So that's awesome. Pay more attention. Yeah, I know, Jim. I understand what you're saying, because when you're doing a slip joint, you tend to pay more attention to what you're doing when the blade closes. I get it. I totally understand. Just seen a thumb disc different for sure. Yeah, thumb disc. I've actually not really played with a lot of thumb disc knives, but I have one coming in a pass around group soon, so I hope to check that out. Most pocket pry bars aren't meant to. No. I mean, you're talking a little pry bar like that. They're not meant to really start cranking on stuff. So I'm sure titanium will be fine. Titanium pry bars or titanium whores like me. Oy vey, steel makes much better pry bars. Well, like you said, and like Dom just said, a little pocket pry, you're not using it for heavy use, or at least you shouldn't. If you're just open battery cases and that kind of stuff, then yeah. Oh, thank you. Awesome. Matt's coming in with the thorn. Awesome. Donnie's pry bars. Yeah, Donnie's pry bars, because he's heat treating. He heat treats his pry bars. And they're long too. So, you know, they're nice and long. And whatever material he's using, he does a full heat treat service on them. So, yeah, you're going to get a really strong pry bar. Titanium is nice because it's light, and obviously you can anodize it. Yes, so you can play with it. That's why titanium is so good on the handle materials and stuff, because it's a lighter weight design. So I like a fidget knife. So do I. I like a fidget knife too. Rory said he carried his Rhino 2 days already, this 7-day shift, and love it. Yeah, it's a really awesome knife. For the money, it's hard to beat what Remet did with the Camel. And you were talking the Rhino, which is this guy. Boom. So, yeah, you're talking the Rhino, which is this guy, which is also a budget-friendly blade. But, man, yeah, Remet did some really good stuff with those things. Adventure 50, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. Where is Laser Ghost? He was in earlier. He said hi. He's probably lounging or just kind of lurking. Thank you, Dan Stan. I need to remember to email next month to get in your list for my daughter's knife. Rachel, message me. Email me. AriesEDC@gmail.com. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know. I'll get you in the books. They might still be on the road. Oh, that's right. They might still be on the road. They might still be. I don't know. Donnie has to sneak back into Nebraska. Tough getting back there to Shangri-La. Yeah, he's got to sneak back in. Those guys need to figure out how they could change their name, because 3 Feather and 3 Feathers is confusing. Yeah, I know. I don't know who was first. But yeah, Sean is 3 Feather, not plural. It's 3 Feather EDC. And their logos are like very similar too. So he was here at the start. Oh, yeah, he was here at the start. I don't know where he is. He said he was here. Yeah. Yeah, you can't pass up. The 3 Feather EDC does amazing work. What's going on, Shines? What's going on? Hey, everybody. I hope everyone is doing right tonight. Yep. You too. How to use mine for staples out of my shoes. There you go. Yeah. Pry bar is excellent to get staples out. That's awesome. I was wondering if possible, would it be possible for me to send a knife out for you to look at? I'm looking at doing some sharpening to make money, and I want you to check it out and give me some good rep. Shines, email me, AriesEDC@gmail.com, or hit me up on Instagram. We can work something out there. The Remet Camel Rhino button lock versus Lino lock are really nice budget. Yeah, absolutely. $35. And I had a link in the description of this video to Amazon that you could use on Remet. So if you could use that, that would be awesome. But yeah, the Camel and the Rhino, 2 great. I mean, if you're looking for a nice budget entry knife to get into, like you're just starting to get into knives, starting to get into collecting, you want to get something that's a little bit better quality, 14C G10. I mean, for under 40 bucks, that's kind of hard. It's hard to beat, right? I mean, it's like pyrite money. And these are just as good as a pyrite. This is a little bit more of a heavy use, kind of a thicker. And yeah, but that thing will get the job done too. Just a regular liner, hard to beat. You're absolutely right, Byron. Thank you very much. Let's see. Remet just makes solid knives. Really like them, and they seem to listen to the customers. Yeah, and I've had a couple conversations with Remet, and they do some really good stuff. Their higher end stuff is really good, and then their budget stuff is just as good as well. So that's awesome. Sean Batts is still lurking. What's going on, Sean? I would go missing if I got a leather product from someone else. Yeah. Yes, Sean, you would. By the way, Sean, I have something here to share, and I don't know if that person is ready for me to share that, but I have done. Yes, he wet forms. If you're going to get a sheath from him, he does wet form the sheath. So you can see how he's wet formed it. So he does wet form the sheath, and that knife fits in there beautifully. It's not coming out, and it's easy, but it's so easy to pull out. So I can pull that out no problems, but it's not falling out. What are the odds? What are the odds of that? Joe Kasperk said. There would be it would be ugly. That's for sure, Jim. It would be ugly. She's taller than me. I pulled my camel apart and I was blown away with what's going on inside. Yeah. I mean, because it's you have the button liner. I don't know how I'm going to even show you. Oh, no, this is D2 steel. Sorry, D2 steel, which is still a great steel. D2. Sorry. But you also have the liner. So it's your traditional liner, but you can also actuate it with the button. So I am sure taking this apart is pretty cool. Lakeside, what's going on, man? How are you? Thanks for popping in. She's supposed to make me. Oh yeah, I know she's traveling right now. You know what I'm talking about, Sean? All right. Well, can I share that? I don't know if I should be sharing the secret build with you guys. Should I? Okay. A show of hands. Who wants to see the secret build? It's sitting right there. Oh, you can't see it. The vice is in the way. For small modern folders. Yep, there you go. Small modern folders. Excellent. Matt Conklin has his hand up. Kathleen says, show it. There's a bunch of hands. Rory's throwing up some hands. If you guys, I don't know if any of you guys saw the live stream I did with Wyvern Kodiak. I was a guest on Wyvern Kodiak, and I shared it on there. But I have a name for it now. Only if you want to disappear. That person is okay with me sharing it. I don't think they'll care. I've already shared it on another live stream. But I'll share it as long as you guys watch the video. You got to watch the video on this. I just kind of did a regular video. I am strategically hiding the goods. No, I'm not hiding anything. So here's, and I say it in the video. Here's the thing. I am scared to share new designs with you guys because then you're going to want it. And I'm not sure I'm ready for you to want it. That's the problem. This is a really crazy design. Very odd. I shared it on my Patreon, and I've shared it with some of the channel members. So if you're a channel member, you might have seen a picture of it. And it definitely, if you're on my Patreon, paid Patreon page, you have seen a picture of it. You have actually seen it. Sanders says, show it. Rory says, not yet, but like they'll say, you're my watch list. Joe Kasprick, we want that. Yeah. So this is something that somebody sent me a picture of a knife that was similar, and they were wondering if I could do something, but they would like it my style. If we'll watch you put grommets in Kydex. Thanks, Byron. I mean, you guys will watch me do a lot of stuff. I don't know. Wee Pocket Fiddler, what's going on? Says, show it. So, but they wanted to put my little spin on it. So it's a very awkward blade shape. So basically I took two of my designs, or actually one of them is not my design, the rock copper and the torcido, and I mixed them together. So we have the rock copper blade shape and the torcido handle. So instead of that handle with that blade shape. And I had this fancy handle material just sitting around here, and I was waiting to do a project with it. And this ended up being kind of the perfect project for this. Scott wanting is a good thing. Yeah, I know it's a good thing, but I don't know if I'm ready to recreate this knife. That's the thing. And, you know, it's still kind of prototyping, and I'm still trying to learn and get this going. So, Bluminati, what's going on, Twisted Rock? So I have a name for it. It is called the Snares. It's called the Snares because the Snares is another type of penguin that looks very similar to the rock hopper, but it's called the Snares thanks to Sean Field. So Sean Field helped name this, and we're going to call it the Snares. So if you guys are ready, I sent the email out to you, sir, whenever you're... Yeah, man. I'll check it out. Probably tomorrow I'll get back to you because after this, I'm going to be going to bed. All right, you guys ready? Let me get caught up with the chat. Okay. Deep breaths on that one, but I'll let you look at it. If you guys remember, I had this handle material laying around, but yeah. So basically, this person wanted a knife that they could use for their crafting, and basically, if they have material hanging off like the side of a table, that they could use it to cut down the side, like the edge of the table. So they're going to actually use it as a tool. But I have 4 fingers on that, and I can choke up on that, and my thumb gets right here behind that little hump. And there you go. So great little tool. I don't know if that, I mean, the handle material is cool. You guys are making a bunch of, it's awesome. You should put it in your regular patterns. I don't know. I haven't even made a pattern for it. I still have the paper cutout for it. Now, of course, this handle material is just this handle material. If you remember, oh, thank you. You guys are awesome. A lot of great comments. Oh, Sean F. There he is. So yeah, Snares. Thank you. Thank you for that name. That turned out awesome. Everybody changed their name, so now I'm confused. So this handle material actually is see-through. You can kind of hold on. Let me get a flashlight. So it's see-through, so you can kind of see through it. Of course, this is just this handle material, but I could put any handle material on it. This just kind of ended up looking kind of fun. So there you go, the snares. And this thing is scary sharp. I got that super thin on the edge, so that person who's getting it, they need to be extremely careful because this thing is an actually razor blade. It is just slicey. And so I have not done a sheath for this yet. I don't know how to do a sheath for this yet, but there you guys go. This is the snares. So hopefully sounds like you guys are a fan. The design is sweet. That is fire. The handles are sweet. Yeah. So this is like foil, and you can see kind of where the foil is. And it just in resin. So I picked these up from somebody who actually makes their own handle material, and that is what we got. So Adventure 50, been a member for 7 months. Thank you very much, Adventure 50. Thank you so much. My live on the 29th, debuting my collab knife. Ooh, you got a collaboration knife? That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. Talon, salute to you for being an awesome channel member for 7 months. Holy cow. I love the handle shape. Yeah, so that kind of tilted down pistol grip type handle. It curves in the hand very well. Yeah, so hopefully the person that gets this is going to be happy with it. I think it came out pretty awesome. It's a funky thing. That little area is a little funky, but when you get it in hand and your thumb right there on top of that blade shape, and then yeah, it's a fun one. Fun one. Snares. So you guys like it, huh? You guys like it? Yes, yes, and yes. What I use for patterns is old vintage antique miter saw blades, the wider ones. Yeah, I use wood for all my patterns. So all my patterns, I put everything into wood, and that way I can always go back and make another blade if I want to. So I have a whole drawer full of wooden patterns that I can pull, and there, I'm ready to draw that onto a blade if I want to. So I haven't put that pattern in wood. I have it in paper, but I'll transfer it into wood. I'm just not ready to do that now. Take all the money. Plus, you don't have to worry about it bending easily. Yeah, it's heat treated. Yeah. Thanks, Shires. That's a great idea. What type of sheath work stops and bumps up at the ricasso area, the top of the handle with a fold over snap for retention? Yeah, maybe. I do Kydex. I don't do leather work. So I would end up doing a Kydex sheath for this. I just have to play with it. I can do it. It's really not that big of a deal. I can do my regular Kydex sheaths, because I do them. But ta-da! Many old traditional slip joint giants have had scales made with colored or textured foil under resin acrylic, just like snare. Yeah, I've seen it. So there you go. That's kind of the same deal, but done very cool. So you can kind of see through it, and it ended up looking pretty awesome. I'm glad I was able to get that as polished up as good as I possibly could, and all the different colors on that look awesome. So yeah, I know everybody wants the snares now. God darn it, I should not have shared it. I knew I should not have shared it. Do a type of sheath that bumps at the top of the handle with the route. Yeah. Well, the person who's getting this is going to do their own sheath. So that is, that's for sure. How much cool stuff can you do with acrylic and resin? Yeah, I don't know. I don't make handle material, and I don't want to make handle material because I don't need another thing to do. But what would you ask money for that? This is an 80 CRV2. And it kind of depends on the handle material, etc. Now, this is a one-off handle material. I can't get this anymore. This was just somebody, I'd have to reach out to that individual to see if I can get more. I don't know if he's even doing it anymore. So popularity is not a problem. Yeah, I know, Kathleen. I'm just weird this way. I'm like, my fear is I can't recreate it. That's the problem. That's the problem. I mean, I like it. I can see the usefulness of it, how I would carry it, etc. But I don't know. I can do any handle materials on it, etc. I can probably, once I figure out the Kydex sheath, I'm sure I can recreate a Kydex sheath. It really wouldn't be that difficult to do. I could do Kydex and make it all work. But that is the snares, guys. I hope you guys are happy with it. It sounds like you are. And that is awesome. So the secret is no longer a secret. It's out there. It's out there. It's out there. Yep. The handle material is fun, Tim. It's a resin. So just like Kieranite, I know a Kieranite is acrylic, but you have some of the other stuff that I've done that's high polish and fancy stuff. But you know, it's good. It's good. Oh man, I love that thing. I still like that thing. Still love that. Still like it. Thank you, Blue. What did you say? That's an awesome thing about your work. None of it looks exactly like. Well, no. I mean, I can make 6 of these and they're all going to look a little bit different. You know, they're all going to be a little bit different. I'll share that one more time. This is the last 80 CRV2 Bloom in the Bolivian Rosewood. $190, guys. Come on, $190. Let me know. Let me know. Of course, I haven't checked, but someone could have hit me up already for it, and I would not know because I haven't checked my email. Design is a keeper. All right, design is a keeper. Sanders said it. I have to keep it now. No, I'm happy with the way that it came out. Yeah, thanks, Byron. Thank you very much. I do my best, guys. They're all a little different. Every time I do a handle, it's a little bit different. Every time I do any design of mine, it comes out a little bit different. So, yeah, it's awesome. You could get a type of contour vise with the little fingers that bump up against the handle that get the exact contours that you made. A contour vise. Yeah, just another tool. I mean, I can get a lot of tools, but there's certain tools that I need to get beyond any other tools. So there's lots of tools you can buy that help you do the work. It's crazy. Still like the Max and the Raptor. Yes. I got another Max coming. I got to make another Max for somebody. Somebody has asked me to do another Max, so I got another Max on the way. This one's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. It's going to be shiny. We got a Max that's going to be shiny. And somebody asked for the exact same Max that Adventure 50 got with the 80s camo carbon and the glow in the dark. He saw that knife and he was like, I want the exact thing. So I don't know. Yeah, the Max is a good one. The Max is a good one. What time is it? Oh my gosh, it's already 10 o'clock. Holy cow. I want to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. You guys have been awesome. You made me escape reality and do this. So let's do a quick giveaway. I'm giving away some stickers. So we got ATK Pickled Steel sticker. This guy, you might know, you might know my buddy. How about Ready, Set, Plink? This is Daily Gear Guides, JD's other channel. So make sure you're checking out Ready, Set, Plink. And we got blue and cis and a blue sticker. How about that? And then I'm going to give away one of my knives. Since I put these up for sale and nobody was interested in them, I'm going to give them away. And this is the Sencut. Which one is this? I forgot. This is the Acumen. So Sencut Acumen. It is used. I have used it. So, it's got a little marks on the blade. It is used, but that's a really cool one. Yeah, no, they need to come up with their own idea. I know Adventure 50. I know. What's your next production knife? J1, my next production knife won't hit until 2027, and it's going to be the Hawk. The Hawk is hitting in 2027. But I'm going to give away that, guys. That is what I'm giving away. That is what we are playing for. I think, yep, there we go. There are the rules. It is the numbers game. There are the rules. One guess, one account, closest without going over. You must have a U.S. shipping address, 18 years of older, ties, go to second round, yada, yada. So we're going to do, let's see, how many people are here? I see 43 people, 44 people, and the range is going to be this to that, and I'm going to pick that as my number. All right, I am going to type in the chat what the range is. And you guys are going to have to figure that out when I do it. So let me put, I got it written down here, goes in the glasses. So we do. Yes, Rory loves his Darth Maul Max. All right. Slicey's Sencut. Thanks, Scott. Good luck. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm giving away one of my knives. Sencut does some awesome stuff. So I'm giving away a Sencut. When I see the green start signs, I will throw up the range. Again, one guess only, no multiple accounts. You must be 18 years of age or older and have a U.S. shipping address. I will not ship overseas, so you have to have a U.S. shipping address. All right, Illuminati hitting that. So here is your range. Your range is 1 to 200. 1 to 200 is your range. 1 to 200. Do not go over. You must stay within there. On the Edge, welcome in. We got about a couple more minutes, and then I have to call this a wrap. There we go. Everybody's throwing in their stuff. We'll see. Let's see. I'm not giving anything away here, but we'll give you guys about a minute or so. So make sure you're getting your guesses in quickly. Thank you, guys. You guys made this time go so fast that I forgot that I was live. And if any of you guys have hit me up for a pry bar, if you would like an AriesEDC pry bar, I have 4 of these available. $20. How about $20 shipped? So you can pick up an AriesEDC pry or the AriesEDC bloom that is available. Make sure you're hitting me up on Instagram at AriesEDC or email me AriesEDC@gmail.com. We can work out a deal and get those to you. I do have to ship out these tomorrow, so I'll put these back over here with the stickers and all of that info for that one. And then I'll give you guys another 30 seconds to get your guesses in. Remember, one guess only, please. Do not go over, or you do not win if you are over. So we will do that. Let's see. I don't see. Okay. Yes, S. Hines, I did get your email. I'll check you guys out. Did you put your mark on the pry? Yes, I did put my maker's mark is on the pry. It's on all 4 of them. Yes, I did. All right. 5 seconds, and then we will throw up the stop signs. Never mind, there are the stop signs. So no more guesses. No more guesses. Guessing is over. And we do have a winner. We do have a winner. And we got a winner who got it right on the nose. The number was 117. And Metal Relic Art, you won. Metal Relic won. Awesome. Congratulations, Metal Relic. You won. Make sure you are reaching out to me on Instagram, or you can email me. I've said it multiple times, but Instagram at AriesEDC. Email me, AriesEDC@gmail.com, to let me know that you are the winner. And I know that we have talked before, but congratulations to Metal Relic. You nailed it right on the head. So congratulations. And thank you to everybody. Byron, Hate Nate, for being a new member. KR Knives for being a new member. Adventure 50 for the super chat. You guys are awesome. Thank you everybody for popping in here tonight. And do all those. Hate Nate said, hold on. What'd you say? I sent you an Instagram message about the pry bar. All right. Very cool, Hate Nate. I'll check that when I'm done here, and we can work out all the details on how I can get that to you. If you send me an address, that means a lot. But very cool. But thank you very much. Oh, look, you're dragging me out. Bluminati, been a member for 18 months. Can you believe that? 18 months, guys. There you go. There's your talent salute to you, my friend. Thank you very much, Blue, and everything that you do. You guys are awesome. Thank you for making me forget about all the troubles that I have going on right now. You are amazing. Please remember, subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit it. And when it's all said and done, leave a comment or not. The choice is always yours.